Yarn. Oh, the cat has it. The cat has it. That feels like a path. That feels like a path through the catacombs. Stop burying it. Okay. It's right here. You can't get me. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. I don't remember which elemental symbol that is, but it's a lot of them. Hello, Marion. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephrocont. Do not be concerned, dear. I've used one before and I know what I am doing. Nephrocont. I get my books back in order here. Ooh. So were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the necroquant would crumble to dust. Nephrocant. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against bare skin for long periods. I am immediately drawn to this because we know the symbol of that ring is rebirth. And it feels like we have very little else to go on. Oh, maybe the hand has Braxis. Necrosis of the flesh. Maybe this flesh is... we do it. We do it. Item here is the... Oh! The hand has nothing to do with it. It's all about the ring. It is attached to a hand scarred by Braxis. So I read that right. I didn't realize the item was the ring, though. That's dumb of me. We got it, though. I'm proud. I'm proud of that. I like being able to see the... Alright, it's gonna have to go... Oh, well, maybe up here? No. We're running out of space, because I don't want to go over here. Alright. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. The Twinnings. The Underhill, right? Oh, I guess this will tell me. Market Avenue. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Those are bad stones. I am leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, following with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. Wixic cord. Have we done that? We've done so many now. We have not. Okay. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stone. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. So we know this has the symbol for freeze on it. Am I that bold? Do I just... Nah, because it also has fire on it, though. And paralysis. Paralysis I'm not so bothered by, but why would it have fire on it? Alright, let's be smart. Diurnal branch. Which one was that? So that would either be diurnic or noctic. I don't want to go through it. Screw it. I knew that wasn't right. I don't know why I did that. Because I'm lazy, that's why. Alright, I guess we have to go through them all. The only clue here. I mean, stone, maybe? Maybe we should focus on something made of stone. There's a bunch of... I don't think that's it, though. I mean, in my defense, this is made of stone. What are you, tin? Okay. Limestone. Don't know that any of this... Because none of this is stone, right? I'm worried I'm focusing on stone when I shouldn't be, but... I don't know what else to do just yet. Okay. I did this backwards, right? One more down. Okay, so that's the spiral. Okay, so the circle with the paralysis marks gives us the right thing. Sorry, what was that? Big circle at the very top. Is that right? It is. So the only thing that fits here, either of them, is the circle. Freezing effect on the body. That's paralysis. It's this. Okay. In my defense, freeze and paralysis are on this one too. But I guess that I just take in the half a frickin' second. I'm running out of any kind of good organizational paradigm. Oops. I'm very aware how much this is necessary. Yes, thank you. Okay. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestone. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Strange. Something bad is about to happen. That's not new. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. You got another note for me, bro? But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. Maybe if we do this, he'll give us another note for the map. The eyes of a Cassander focus on the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the path shown to them and have been led to ruin. I think we have to do this. So we want selenic. At least it's specific. We don't have two. We have to kind of balance between. So small circle top, bottom. Okay, so that's our DNA. Let's make sure. Yeah, this is right. All right, so we need the DNA. Start with this shell, because I got no clue on this one. I thought maybe that tree was a hint, but I don't know. I can't think of anything here that would maybe resemble that. Okay, no. 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 Go away. Fine, don't go away. No. Okay, we got a possible. Another possible. Let's get all the charms. How about that? That way we don't forget what we have and haven't done. No. 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 I don't know why sometimes I can get it to fling back and others it won't. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. And no. Okay. So we have our candidates. Get all this stuff out. I may waste time organizing, but I swear it helps us speed up on the long run. Because when I can find stuff easily. Alright, so it's one of these four. There's some kind of interest in the mind here. We have dark green gemstone. Two with a green. So what are our two greens? Wrong one. The one is earth and nature. The dark green is the fourth eye. That could help. And this has all the, what is that, elemental symbols? Yeah. It's got 4 elements. Earth, air, fire, and water. Don't know why that would help us possibly see the future. I think we go with the fourth eye. Ah, moving. We've got so little stuff compared to... Oh, I gotta put this card away. Gilbert? Do I know Gilbert? There's always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Yeah, we have something for that, right? Is it this? Oop. Small tokens such as rings or amulets submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle are cleansed. This is why you organize. Lavinia. I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you are able to get your hands on a gris, I would like to be very interested in studying it further. I'm going to call it a gris. I'm probably wrong, so I look forward to your letters. For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Should I just start holding stuff over the candle? Is it this? Oh, no, that's happening. What did it say? Held in an ungloved... So I've got to hold it, right? If it's going to do anything. Maybe we should check fields? This doesn't feel... For the ritual... What else do we have about the broken path? Okay, so these were the little fingers. I don't know that that helps us, though. Gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. Maybe we should check for the Wixic fields. So small up top, okay. Wrong one. All right, so it's the wavies. Oh, this is one. You are not. That's one. This does have the flame symbol on it, or the fire symbol on it. We'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so all three of those are potential options. Maybe I should just start keeping all this shit down here. We're having to do this a bunch more. You know what? We're gonna put all our books over here. And at this point, we're just gonna keep all our stuff down here. I don't know why, but I still want that stuff separated, especially this. Okay. So we know these three are possibilities. Skipped one, gotta be careful there. Okay. So we've got 4 options here. Crisscrossed grooves. Nothing on scent. Nothing on inner perception. Nothing on scent. It gives me goosebumps. Somewhat cool. I mean, nothing seems to be happening. Maybe I'm overthinking the candle thing, though. Okay, so with these being our 4 current possibilities, I'm leaning towards this right now simply because it has the fire symbol on it. Must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. This also, though, really just makes me wonder. And this is literally holding something, but this is not a human hand. That is inarguably not a human hand. Well, this doesn't say human, it just says ungloved. I don't know, my gut hasn't been as strong lately. I've made some mistakes. Oh, let's go. Oh, I didn't even think of that. There's soot on the lower half. It's been held over a flame. All right. Well, hopefully this will speed up with as much as we've been having to check lately. Leopold. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock in my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I have come to prepare my sword. When I was flipping through earlier, yeah, this picture. Blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreher huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as the folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Okay. So I feel good about the fact that we want folium. The question is, what the shit's a folium? And I'm suddenly wondering if these markings are from dragging a knife across the hand. I thought these were curious when we were looking just crisscrossed grooves. Oh, do we just go immediately on that? Screw it. Let's go. Paying attention for the win. Yep, grooves on the item suggest a blade's been drawn across it. This is a long day. Hey, Francesca. They've escaped! At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. You never do that. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. All right, so just letting us know about some escaped convicts. Well, that was a fairly successful day. Slowed down once or twice, but it was pretty good. We are running out of time, though. It was my understanding this game's only 18 days long, and we have still got some questions over here. I think what we'll do is wait till tomorrow to worry about that, though. Because I just don't know what else to do with them. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you didn't, please email me and tell me why.